I like drugs. Every drug should be legal. Coke is a good special event drug. There's times where it's appropriate. For my wife right now, it'd be very appropriate so I don't have to actually haul her on my shoulder. There's times where Coke works out well. When it's free and you're really hammered and all your friends are still partying and I'm about to pass out and I think someone might fuck me if I could just stay up for 2 more hours and that never happens, but you give it a shot. No reason. And that's why when you hear in the news, you know, more and more high school kids are doing drugs. Who gives a fuck? Who better to do drugs than high school kids? What are you going to fuck up that bad when you're 17 years old and you can't bounce right back from? What? You're going to get an F? Gives a shit. You're not going to forget your kids in daycare and blow your mortgage payment and shake the baby. Do all that shit when you're young and you can afford to miss. You get older, you got shit to do. I got to move my fucking car on street sweeping day. I don't have time to sit around. Hope my head comes back together. You hear all these douchebags. It's all the old fuckers that vote that keep drugs illegal. They've never done drugs. You vote. Bye-bye. Here's the story. My dad, he croaked last year, and he had this male nurse that would take care of him. He's an old guy, too. And I was sitting there listening to him, and I don't usually say shit like that, but he was just talking that old fuck rhetoric where they have no idea what they're talking about, but they just spout rhetoric that you know. And he's talking to some drug story in the paper, and he goes, you know, Russell, it's easier to buy drugs anymore than it is to buy a newspaper. That's the problem. And he goes, when is the last time you bought drugs? And I don't want to buy it, but I had to say something. I go, when's the last time you... And he turns really proud, and he goes, I have never done one drug in my life. Then shut the fuck up, you fucking moron. If you don't know dick about it, don't comment on it and don't vote about it. I don't know dick. It's easier to buy drugs. You know what? Next time you're at the Yellow Rose and some fucking titty dancer tells you she'll meet you at her hotel room if you can score some fucking blow, you test out your theory then. 2 a.m. Yeah. When you fail miserably, you see if she'll fuck you for the sports section. Do that. Bullshit.